Kistaf Yom Yerushalmi Terumos Terumos. The article is Vadesh when that pay base Amrav at the second on the top, Rabbi Yerushalmi Rabbi Yirmiyah. In the Vilna, it is about 10 lines to the bottom and Meir base. Last word line is Rabbi, first word, and the next line is Chura. So the Gemara says, Rabbi Yirmiyah, and Mary Omer Tuli B'Shem serving Tuli B'Shem Moshe. You can burn Tuli any day of the year, not just there a Pesach, or Emil Shitos holds it, any truma which you can't eat, you have no chiv shmira, and you can even burn it b'yadayim. And that includes truma tluya, which you can no longer eat. How you learn truma tluya utmeya, serving also erev Shabbos in chashecha divrei Rabbi Meir. You have truma which is totally and truma which is tmeya. Tamei, you burn them together. And now chashecha you being metamed the tluya. And that's Erev Shabbos Chamshecha, that's Erev Pesach. When Erev Pesach comes on Shabbos, you can burn it right before Shabbos begins. There's another girsa here, Truma Tluya Tahira. So it's Erev Shabbos Chamshecha, but I'm not sure we have to make that change. Chacham say Bizmana. Let me say, no, you gotta leave it till the next day and see if you can be able to eat it and be invited in one of the alternative ways the next day. So the one says he started b'shachris. You just it's a question. If you just told us, Rabbi Huna b'Shem Rabbi then you burnt Li b'Shar Moshe Shana, why do you have to eat Erev Pesach until after Erev Pesach is on Shabbos till Friday afternoon? Burn in the morning. You put the Shana Tzavos off. So you got lazy. You didn't burn in the morning. You burn in the afternoon. Taylor Shukain, you should know this is the case that the time you learn Truma Tmeya. It says you burn the Truma, Tulia, and Tmeya. I could burn the Tmeya in the morning for sure, right? So, Loshi Satzel Sarf isn't obviously talking about where he was lazy and didn't burn in the morning. Rabbi Mori said, Achli Rabbi Yossi. No, Rabbi Mori, Achoid Rabbi Yossi, the brother Rabbi Yossi. Not necessarily. Perhaps it only became time in the afternoon, and therefore you can't derive any from that. Okay, Rabbi Yechon, Rabbi Yeshua, Rabbi Shimon, Shnei Mudavar Echad. We'll see in a moment who they are. Rabbi Yeshua and Rabbi Shimon, they both say the same thing. That you're allowed to, it's two different sugyas, but they're both the same principle. Rabbi Yeshua is talking about the case of, we have a suffix in Truma, and you're allowed to uncover it, right? Ultimately, you're allowed to, it was the makam, which was shomer, you can now put a makam aturpa. If it's covered, you can uncover it. And Rabbi Shimon is talking about a case where you're allowed to, we have a bchar, an animal, which is mesukan, perhaps going to die, and you're allowed to be making dam. You're allowed to let blood in order to try and heal it, even though that you are making a mum. So Rabbi Yila, Rabbi Yila didn't say Rabbi Yeshua the Terumos and Rabbi Yeshua the Shimon Mechoros, just like you just mentioned. Lo hadein modi lo hadein, v'lo hadein modi lo hadein. No, perhaps that they're not connected to each other. Maybe they are not. Neither one is motive to the other one. So the reasons, although they're not specific, Mark Abinaki explains, and it's merged, I guess, the rest of the sugya. That it's possible that Rabbi Yeshua only permits it by a grama. We're not doing ma'aser gufat truma, right? So you can uncover it, but you can't make his dam. Can't that was actually being made to mumbi a dying. Saying Rabbi Shimon perhaps the matter of something was certainly going to be lost. The bechor is going to drop dead, so therefore you have no choice but to let its blood. But the truma, which is a suffix tluya, perhaps there is no answer. Perhaps you have to wait around and see how things develop. So again, Rabbi Zera says, Mistapa Rabbi Shimon Maida Rabbi Yoshua. Normally I mean Rabbi Shimon concedes Rabbi Yoshua. But here in the lashon of the Yerushalmi, it means that Rabbi Yoshua would be Maida to Rabbi Shimon. Rabbi Yoshua lo Maida Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Shimon would not be Maida to Rabbi Yehuda. To Rabbi Yeshua. How so? So, Rabbi Yeshua would be made Rabbi Shimon that you might be made to more mum by a bechor, even be a dime, because there's no other way to save it. Rabbi Shimon would not be molded Rabbi Yeshua and allow it to uncover the truma because it's a suffix. So since it's a suffix, leave it. See what happens. Maybe you. I could be this only according to Rabbi Yossi as far as Vito yesterday. It says you're going to be sure on it, so therefore there's some out in any event, escape hatch. But in any event, in that case, you can leave it around, right? Leave it around, see what happens. So Rabbi Bun Bar Chia Kumi Rabbi Zira. Rabbi Bun Bar Chia asked for Rabbi Zira. Al Daitcha, the time Rabbi Shimon Yod Rabbi Yeshua, according to you, holds Rabbi Yeshua being Moedet Rabbi Shimon by Bechor. But didn't we learn? Modi Rabbi Lezer Rabbi Yeshua both concede Shesorfim Zula Atzma. At the beginning of Sheish, at the beginning of the 6th hour, you burn each one, the Chumas Chametz, Pesach, you have to burn the Tamei one by itself and the Torah one by itself. Why don't you burn both of them together? Definitely, both going to be, eminently, both going to become Aser. So why is them in the Bechor? Amalei said, Taman he Torah he Dvar Torah. There it's Torah Midoraisa until nightfall. It's not also by law, according to this Shita, until nightfall. You determine to burn early. We're not going to let you get away with not so fast. Okay, you say you're going to burn early, fine, but don't burn early together with the truma tluya with the truma. Don't burn the truma Torah together with the truma tmeah. Just because you made a example for that, the ikra din changes. They say, says Gemara. Well, still, lo nifsla mikomako lo nifsla behesach hadas. Isn't it possible? In other words, true. It's not the postal to mamish, but we have not the postal. That's come also as a chametz until nightfall. But there's a din that truma which is not sham, or in other words, your meisiach das, you're not. It has the status of tuma. So here too, since Rabbanan answered it, so therefore it should be possible immediately from 6 hours and burn together with the Torah with the tmeah. It says Kamraki adds the Torah Rashi beside the Lamadal. The Torah says Mishmeres Trumosai. I say Chashimor Velotasiach Daitcha. So if you I said it's Rabban. No, that's the Raisa. In other words, that's also psul the Raisa for Truma. And more answers that. Yeah, that says Kokov Lodaf says that's Lochem Amar Rabbi Yochanan Hes Ladas Val Teira. So that from this pasuk of it's Mishmeres Trumasi. So that's the case. Again, you should be able to burn it together, right? That's going to be oven no matter what. So I want to answer this kind of abruptly here. It goes on to a slightly different topic. Chavishnia. That which Rabbi Shua is matter, that may be a dying the truma of Torah, which is going down into the pool, into the vat with the chumah tmeim. Rabbi Meir. That's it seems to be like Rabbi. We said it's going like Rabbi Meir. That holds there's no chiyuv to no chiyuv of shmira by truma. It's going to be which is going to imminently be lost anyway. Says Gemara, that's Torah. That also is Torah, but because of Hesed Das, same principle. Why is Hesed Das? Because you misyoish from them, you give up on them. There's no way of keeping them Torah. So therefore, it's like Hesed Das. Achuzas Dam, Rabbi Shimon, and the case of Achuzas Dam, where you have to matir the dam of the Bechor, like Rabbi Shimon, Torah. So there's also a reusa here that's going to die, and it's there's no isser about those one bekuchim, the kachim. It's kind of like so that's not quite the same thing, but the same principle, right? This reusa is equivalent to esakadas Torah. So all these things aren't they psulei Torah? Amarle Shuma Shamra Shalo Rabbi Zir said the Chumachia. No, here it's by Chumas Chametz Er Pesach. Shuma Shamra Shalo Tika Bataros Acheros. Interesting chap. He says, you know what? Here, you need to do Shmir anyway. This is a brilliant, actually, chap. You have to do Shmir anyway. You have to do Shmir because you don't want anything. This is chametz. This truma is chametz. It's a tluya or a Torah. It's chametz, right? So there's no second test because it has to be mishamer. It doesn't touch taros, which are kosher Pesach. Right. So so there's no hesed das. So actually, it's not a different sugya. I spoke hastily. Apologize about that. No, really, it's there is no. So he has answered the question. So he says it was all part going back a bit. So he says, and then it's part of the question. I actually wrote this out in my Gemara and I forgot. I didn't notice it. And they asked, that's the case here. Hesach is a Torah problem, so therefore she's able to burn it together. And that Ormalei, no, Shumashamash Lotika Bataros. There's no Hesach Das because he actually is Bishomer that the Chametz doesn't make something Chametz stick. Hosser Yitzhak Brain Rabbi Kesuva. Rabbi Yitzhak the son of Rabbi Chia, the scribe, asked. Some people change gears to Ruba, which is normally gears to Shas, where Chia, Ruba, Chia the Great. Agatz B'cha. What is in the article here? Yeah, the article changed it from Ksuba. Oh, I see. He had Katorah in the Vilna, and then he changed the article to Beruba. It should be Ruba. I know why Beruba. It should be Rechia Ruba, but the Kavanaki changed it to Ksuva. Okay, which I think we do have Rechia Ksuba elsewhere. Anyway, Hagatz Moshe Eisen the Suna Gabe Cholim. So he said, wait a minute, what about when it's on the fire? You're burning it already, separately. Okay? But now, for sure, now you should be able to throw the tray on top of it. Yet, rather those of this, I'm sure we say you have to burn them both separately. On my way, you're right. At that point, Taka, you can burn them together. That should be chiddush, but Taka, one together. Once you start burning it, that's good as a chadas. At that point, you can put the chumateya on top of the Chumatea. Now, so that is actually in the pay base and base. And Pegam and Alpha is already a slightly different issue. So we'll stop here for today.